Good evening. We are live here from Southland Field here at Big Joe Tuton Park. Casey just got here with Coach Rosclair. We are picking up right where we left off in the top of the second inning. It is going to be Peyton Vizania batting against Mason Dudek. I was talking to both coaches as we were walking in. Neither coach has changed their lineup at all. We are ready to rock and roll. Dudek delivers. Inside 1-0.
See Mason Dudek on the mound. He's going to be mid-80s. Going to grab it 88, 89 when he wants it.
Dudek threw, I believe Joe said 19 pitches. You're a pitcher. 19 pitches with 1 day of rest. Is that tricky at all?
Yeah, that's a bullpen day, then going back at it tomorrow.
Nice breaking pitch there. It's 1-2.
Went with the slider. Good tunnel off the first pitch, fastball inside.
1-2 from Dudek. Swing and a miss. And that is a State Bank strikeout. State Bank Cajun Banking serve just the way you like it. Member FDIC.
Dudek went with the more vertical breaking ball there. The first one was more horizontal.
Max Smith will stand in. He's the 7-hole hitter. We played 1 inning with the rain yesterday. We're back at it today. I'm very happy to say that, and I'm knocking on wood as I say this, it looks like we'll be dry tonight. Actually, a beautiful night. Very comfortable weather. Just foul into the screen. Coach, you guys play CCA this year?
We did not match up with CCA.
The 1-1. Hit in the right side, charging in center. Making the play is the center fielder. It is a very wet outfield. We saw them pushing some water big time out there. Good job keeping the footing and getting the squeeze there by the center fielder of the Lions.
Coach Joe had his defense a little shifted over to the right.
That was Loop who made the grab as Saman will stand in. Hits it to center again. Going a long way, laying out. And oh my goodness, what a play. A diving play in center field by the center fielder, Nate Loop, and that will retire the side. That is an absolute web gem, and it's a 1-2-3, top of the second inning. Cole, what a play.
Sports Center top 10 nominee right there, left his feet.
We'll catch a break, run some ads, and we get back. Bottom of the second inning, still scoreless. So James Williams will lead it off for CCA in the bottom of the second inning. Happy you guys are with us here in this state quarterfinal matchup for St. Edmund. They still have the same pitcher out there. That's going to be Paxton Myers. Their same 1 through 9. It's their same guys in the field. CCA had a threatening rally in the bottom of the first. Weren't able to get the timely hit, so Williams, the 6-hole, will lead off.
Myers going to be an upper 70s lefty, a soft lefty, fastball, changeup, curveball, slider. For CCA, they got to stay on it, go oppo with it, let that ball travel right up the middle.
Williams will lead it off for the Lions, trying to get a rally started here in the bottom of the second inning. It's basically like a new game, just a 6-inning game. Myers' first pitch. Popped up and foul behind us, out of play. So Myers actually threw 29 pitches yesterday, which was a little more. He was just under the amount to stay eligible to throw today.
Myers 1 inning yesterday, 1 walk, 1 strikeout.
The 0-1 to the designated hitter for CCA. Here's a called strike, and it's 0-2. Good pitch.
Big looper. Landed that curveball in there to get ahead 0-2.
Horn is on deck. Dudek in the hole. That's the 3 guaranteed batters for the Lions here in the bottom of the second inning. Shakes off his catcher. And the 0-2. Little low.
Spike the changeup.
Saw a great defensive play from CCA in the top of the second inning. Now they're trying to start a little rally in the bottom half. James Williams with a 1-2 count. Myers trying to get the first out. Time called. Same everything tonight. Same umpires, same lineups. The only thing different, not the same weather.
A little cooler than yesterday.
It is.
Too.
It is cooler, and the wind is blowing in. That is a little different also. Swing and a miss, and that's a strike 3. Well away.
Fastball outside corner. Williams tried to pull on outside fastball. Again, CCA is going to have to go opposite field against the soft lefty.
RJ Horn will stand in. See if Myers could keep the Lions off balance. Myers will deliver. Breaking pitch stays up, and it's 1-0. There are no series in Division 4. You have to win or you are going home. The winner of this meets Cedar Creek on Tuesday. That's hit to the right side. Dropping hard. That's trouble. That's a base hit. So a 1-out single for RJ Horn, and the Lions will have a base runner.
Inside pitch, Horn able to fisk it out there. Just enough on it, snuck it inside the line.
Tell me, I know you're a pitcher by trade, but that hurts when you get jammed like that, doesn't it?
It was a good pitch out inside corner. But in baseball, it's a game of inches.
Dudek will stand in. He is the pitcher trying to help his own cause. He's also not a bad hitter. On a wet day, do the Lions maybe try to drop one down, ask him to field a wet baseball? The answer in that pitch was no. It's high, 1-0.
Little slider just missed outside. Close pitch. St. Edmund fans want that call, but that was a little ball out.
Sure, we got a large audience from out there, but they had a large crowd yesterday. They didn't travel with the same tenacity today, understandably so. And part of the reason, Cole, is that they got hammered by some weather today, too.
All across Louisiana fighting the playoffs. It's be hard to run on a lefty. Always is. Got the hand come across face.
The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. If you are wondering, the pitch counts do carry over. So Dudek started at 0 today. Even though he may have thrown, 18, 19 pitches yesterday, he starts fresh today. New day, new pitch count.
Hitters count for Dudek.
Time called. So the same for Myers as well. Which could be a factor later on in that if Myers gets elevated, those 29 pitches yesterday do not matter for today's total. The 2-0. There's a called strike.
Myers getting back in there. 2-1.
Well, the Lions try to get active at any point in this at-bat. We'll find out together. That is low. 3-1.
I've smashed on this play. 3-1 hitters count. Don't want to walk him with 1 out. Run on first. See Horn in motion.
3 balls and 1 strike. Myers trying to avoid the walk. And he delivers a strike.
Ball just nicked that inside low corner. Good 3-1 pitch. A little breaking ball. Didn't want to go to the fastball and hitters count. Be big to land the breakers.
Runner takes his lead. Will they put him in motion 3-2? The answer is no. The pitch is hit foul, and we'll do it over again.
See, able to fight off that changeup.
I got to tell you, boss, with that wind blowing in at our face, it's pretty cold out here for a May. What's the date?
You
May
want
the
your Christmas
8th?
sweater on?
Yeah, we might have to break that out. But no moisture. That's the most important thing. 3-2 is hit in the air, foul.
Dangerous pitch right there. Myers hung the breaking ball.
How frustrating is this as a pitcher when they're just fouling them off over and over again and you're trying to get some action?
For a pitcher, you just got to win every pitch. A foul ball goes to draw, but you're looking to win the next pitch and the next one. Let's go win the battle.
And it's going to be inside, ball 4. So the Lions will have 2 on with 1 out, and Amari Burks will stand in.
Fastball just inside. That was a borderline 50-50 call for the umpire.
Some of the St. Edmund fans are a little frustrated by that one. Amari Burks will stand in. Amari is very gifted in terms of his athleticism. We will see. The Lions are actually going to run. It's going to be 21. Get to the lineup card. I have to go back to last night. .21 for the Lions is Lucas Lally, who will be running over there at first for the pitcher, Dudak, who will get off his feet. Lally actually got 2 hits in the second round game for CCA. Came in as a reserve and got 2 big base hits. One of 4 seniors on this team.
Showing bunt. Create some confusion here. Bunt is fouled.
This is going to be a test for Burks, A, to try to get it down, and B, if he does get it down, you got to make sure your bunt coverages are right, your defense is right.
Third baseman's going to stay running on second. You got to hold his bag. Pitcher's going to have third base side. First base going to crash.
Myers trying to get out of a jam. Trosclair on deck in the bottom of the second. He gets it down. It's a beauty, but it'll roll foul. Just foul. If that stays fair, there is no chance to throw him out, but good job by the infielders letting it trickle foul.
One with the breaking ball. Harder the bunt, the breaking balls, and the fastballs.
Now we'll see if they ask him to get the bunt down 0-2. In this same situation in the second round, CCA did get a bunt down 0-2. And I want to say it was actually Burks who did it. Myers ahead in the count. Just missed inside, and it's 1-2.
Umpire not giving the inside edge. So far, his zone's been up and down. Not much of side to side.
Burks trying to battle back. Myers trying to get a big second out with Trosclair on deck. Outside, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes.
St. Edmund catcher a little frame job. Get the fans a little into it there.
The pitch. Hit a mile in the air, foul into the church parking lot.
Heads up, charter bus.
Yeah. It's a good pitch for Burks to try to drive. He just got under it, foul. A big spot here in the bottom of the second. The Lions would love to scratch one across. St. Ed's would love to end the rally without any damage.
Especially with the leadoff hitter on deck.
Low. They're hung up. They'll throw down the first. There's going to be a rundown. Throw to third, and they got. Oh, he's safe. I called him out. Okay, called him out. I saw the sign wrong. My bad. He is out. So my bad on that. The pitch was low. It'll now be a runner at second and 2 outs. So a little miscommunication on the bases there for the Lions.
Horn hesitated. He's seen it down. If he would have took off, he might have had a shot, but hesitated and got stuck in between. Good play by St. Edmund.
And he was out. I thought I saw the sign wrong, but he absolutely was out.
Catcher, good block.
The 3-2. Hit hard, just foul to the left of the third base bag.
Off the hands, inside pitch. Myers has been working inside a lot. If he can start to get that call, CCAs will be in some trouble.
Trosclair on deck, would love to get a chance here in the bottom of the second inning. Myers wants to face him in the third. Runner will be going on contact over there at second. The pitch has a walk. So now you got to face one of the better hitters in the area, and Peyton Trosclair with some traffic.
Big spot for a leadoff hitter, one of the captains on the CCA squad.
Trosclair is a dynamite senior, has a golden chance to do some damage here. As we mentioned, Bergs does run well, so if they could hit it in an alley somewhere, maybe they could score two. And a shift on. Big old hole in the right side of the infield for Trosclair. They got the second baseman right up the middle.
Right-handed batter, they're going to have the second baseman hold him on. Protect that hole between third and shortstop. Outfield playing straight up.
Don't often see this in the high school game. It's growing a little more common. As he'll shift up the middle and the pitch. Little low, and it's 1-0.
Another good block by that catcher. Bienza. Excuse me if I butchered that name.
Yeah, I think you got it. I say that. That's what I'm going to say. The 1-0. There's a called strike. Good breaking pitch. It's 1-1.
Breaking ball got the inside corner to even up the count 1-1. It's a big difference between going ahead 1-2 or falling behind 2-1. The percentages are crazy.
1 ball and 1 strike with 2 on and 2 outs. Trosclair trying to deliver as he's done so many times before. That's hit to center. Should get under it, and they do, and that will retire the side. So the Blue Jays pitch into trouble. They get out of trouble, and we are still scoreless after 2. We'll be right back here on Bayou Sports. Top of the third we go. It is going to be the 9-hole. Owen Cart leading off for St. Edmund here in a scoreless ball game.
It must have been a short hit.
Cart will lead off against Mason Dudak in the top of the third inning. It is a strike, 0-1.
Last inning, St. Edmund took some good swings on the breaking balls. Might be their approach tonight.
Pitch is hit hard in the left center field, chasing way back. That's over everybody's head. That's big trouble for the Lions there. And it's going to be a leadoff double for the 9-hole, Owen Cart. As the horns are blowing, Owen Cart gets a leadoff double. And Cole, CCA rolls the dice, 9-hole. They bring the outfield in, and they paid dearly.
A good swing hit into the gap. Right when I say they're setting breaking ball, that was a fastball, middle. And he may do that, pay for that one.
So Reed will stand in. He's the leadoff batter. And some early traffic here for the Blue Jays.
Leadoff hitter Reed up.
Throws back, and he's in safe.
Trying to keep him close at second.
Reed trying to drive in a run. It would be the first of the game. He was showing bunt. We'll see if he sticks with that. Trying to put a runner from second to third with less than 2 outs.
St. Edmund playing the team game, making the leadoff bunt.
Oh, not bunting this time. He skies it foul into the parking lot, and it's 0-1. Your job here, just advance that runner and get, if you could drive something into the outfield for a hit, obviously you would want to do that. Showing bunt, stabs at it, and it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball from Dudak. We couldn't trace it.
Coach Shane Trosclair just loves when you stab at a bunt and don't make contact, right? He doesn't get mad about that at all, right?
He's a happy man when that happens.
Yeah.
Happiest man ever.
I'm sure.
Shout out Trox and McNeese.
The 0-2. Hit hard. That's dropping for a hit. Burks will cut it off, get it into the infield, but St. Edmunds has runners at the corners with no out. So a good piece of hitting from Reed. Paxton Myers will stand in. And the Lions are having to direct some traffic here.
Runner at second had the hold to see it down. CCA is shifting their whole infield.
Yeah, CCA has been doing this a lot. They ship their infield a whole lot.
That's Cooper Arsenal at second, and Horn is at third. A little switcheroo. Arsenal is just playing second base, not hitting tonight.
So let me ask you this. If they head to second, you think they're going to throw down?
Early in the game, had a lot of pressure on them. I think they try to get the out.
Yeah, I think so too.
CCA has a very good offense.
He's bunting it. A bunt. They're coming home at the plate. Got him! So they get him at home. There'll be runners at first and second with 1 out. The attempt at getting the squeeze did not work out, and now Dubois will stand in.
Good play from that. Good flip. The Trosclair behind the plate. The hands almost sneaked in there at the home plate. CCA gets a huge out. Runs first and second, 1 out.
I was talking to the Blue Jay coaches yesterday. They said Dubois is probably their best all-around hitter. He does have 2 aboard here. Breaking pitch for a called strike, 0-1.
Frozen right there. Good pitch.
Boy, it would just be deflating if you get runners at the corners and no outs and you're not able to score. Outside, 1-1.
Like the bad breaking balls.
There's a bunch of students out there in right field enjoying themselves. It is a lighter crowd tonight than it was last night, understandably so with the rotten weather, and it's a Friday. There's a lot of stuff going on in the area. Throw back behind him at second, and he is safe.
So far, a lot of back picks from CCA. That's Trosclair working him over at short.
Another thing that's probably hurting the attendance, a lot of just the general baseball fans. You got 2 games to choose from tonight. Vanderbilt playing just down the road. There's a called strike, and it's 1-2.
Hard fastball right there. Slider breaking out before that, and fastball in the outside corner.
Dubois behind 1-2. The Blue Jays have threatened in the inning, but they have not yet scored. Dudak's pitch is outside, and it's 2-2.
Batter did have a hit yesterday. Same game, different day.
2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 on, time granted. Dudek has gotten some strikes on the breaking pitch. See if he tries to go to it here. If he'll go with the heater, the 2-2. Foul, and it's into the parking lot. The bus will avoid contact again.
My car's that way, so let's hope it didn't bounce over. Dudek going with the fastball. Batter was late. Able to fight it off.
They have done a good job fouling off pitches. Another 2-2, just missed, and it's 3-2.
Umpire didn't get that call to St. Edmund's pitcher. Consistent.
Yeah, I think that one was out. Now a big pitch here with the cleanup batter on deck. The step off.
And umpire has the same zone. It's more of a horizontal, side to side. I mean, excuse me, not a horizontal, up and down.
Got him. That is a State Bank strikeout. State Bank Cajun Banking served just the way you like it. Member FDIC. There are 2 away. Big pitch there from Dudek. As now Lauer will stand in.
Got the swing and miss, got the force. Every bag and then field side's home.
So that big play in the inning, the bunt, the Lions got the out at home. Now they're 1 pitch away maybe from getting out of the jam. Lauer will hit it up the middle, base hit. Well, the Blue Jays get on the board. It's a big arm out there in center. They're waving him, and they'll throw it back behind him at third, and they got him. And that will retire the side. What defense from CCA getting out of the inning. The Blue Jays threaten. They do everything but score in the inning. We're going to the bottom of the third. What defense, a great throw from center field, and a good job by Trosclair firing that bag, or the ball to the third base bag.
Third base coach had him going, runner held up. They got caught in between. Said Edmund threatens but doesn't score. Right here on Bayou Sports.
Nate Loop will lead off the inning, and boy, has he been a player in tonight's game. Nate Loop made a diving catch in center field in the top of the second inning, made a great throw to home in the top of the third inning, and now trying to make something happen in the bottom of the third inning.
Momentum's all on CCA's side. See if they can keep it going.
The pitch, outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Myers going to that glove side a lot. Inside on the righties, outside to the lefties.
There's a good pitch, really good pitch there, 0-2.
Little changeup, brought it back over the plate.
No balls and 2 strikes to Nate Loop, trying to get the leadoff man aboard for the heart of the CCA order. That's chopped, and it is a foul ball, boy. Loop rolled the dice, not running down the line. It did spin foul, but it was almost a fair ball.
Coaches wanted to catch it to grab it, but I don't think he realized that it was still a fair ball. It didn't hit off the foot or anything.
And I think that might have been what Loop thought, that the ball hit him. The 0-2. Hit hard, foul. That is home run distance, but foul. Loop was in front of it, but he showed his muscle there.
Myers left that breaking ball middle. Got out in front of it, but got every stitch of it. Just
as a pitcher, does that get your attention when a guy does that, even if it's a foul ball?
It was early, so you got to work away now.
There's low.
Tried to go to the outside corner.
Big O, Owen Trosclair on deck for the Lions. Loop trying to start off the rally. The 1-2 is low. 2-2. Good take.
Curveball, loop in, trigger.
If you're watching us, give us a like, give us a share, allow more people to see the video. Got a lot of fans in the St. Edmund area. We thank you guys for joining us tonight. A lot of fans in the Houma Thibodaux area. We thank you for joining us tonight. That's hit up the middle, and that is dropping for a hit. The center fielder charged it. He got his glove on it, but he couldn't give it a squeeze. And how about that at bat from Loop? Falls behind 0-2 and then gets a leadoff single.
Fell behind, worked that count back to his favor. Myers wants to throw a strike to not get the 3-2. Right up the middle goes Loop. Lions running on first, no out.
Owen Trosclair will stand in. He is a big bat. He's got a chance to do some damage here. It is lefty-lefty. One thing, Trosclair is a great bunter. We have seen him bunt for several hits down the stretch as well. Sees that one low.
Trosclair, the UNO commit. Pretty good last name they have over here.
I was about to say, yeah, those Trosclairs usually are okay.
Not related.
Throw back and the runner's in safe. It is tough to have any run game against the lefty, as we talked about. Lions do like to get active on the bases, but with the lefty, that is a challenge.
Loop a good runner.
He does have a big old lead, too. Not going. They pitch that is outside, 2-0.
Breaking ball just off the plate.
Jason Perry is on deck. The Lions have the momentum, as Cole was saying a minute ago, after slamming the door shut on defense. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Good pitch to get back in the count. Still behind. Can't see the bullpen for here, so don't know if St. Edmund got somebody up and moving out there.
Lefty-lefty, a 2-1. Hit to center. Chasing him back. It's a wet outfield, but he does give it a squeeze, and there's one away. So it was hit hard, but it was not hit hard enough with that wind blowing in.
Trosclair, good swing. A lot of barrel on it. Just couldn't get enough. Big out, falling behind to get in and out.
Kason Perry will stand in. There was some concern whether or not Perry would play in the playoffs. He was in an ATV accident. Fortunately, got a clean bill of health. He's not 100%, but he is giving it a go. Happy to see him in the lineup. That's it hard. Fair ball. That's trouble for the Blue Jays. Loop runs well. They're waving him home. And it is a 1-0 ball game on an RBI double from Kason Perry. A good piece of hitting just over the third base bag. And Cole just told you Loop runs well. He was flying down the blind. And CCA strikes first.
Just able to sneak it down the line. I think the wet conditions played a little part out there. Not the strongest of throws. Ball might have slipped out of his hand. It had a play at home with a good strong throw. Either way, CCA is up 1-0. 1 out, runner on second.
So Evan Duplantis will stand in. The damage is not yet done. The Lions trying to add on. They have 1.5 innings, trying to make it more. Big old insurance run over there at second. Myers delivers outside, 1-0.
Fastball.
Runner over there taking his lead at second. Pitch, foul into the screen, and it's 1-1.
Myers working that outside corner against the lefties. Forcing the Lions to go the opposite way.
If you're just tuning in, we played 1 inning yesterday. We picked up in the top of the second inning today. We are in the bottom of the third. Lions just got a run. That is low. Good block by the catcher.
Been really solid back there, helping out his pitcher.
So a hitter's count to a very good hitter, the 5-hole for the Lions, trying to deliver.
Myers falling behind a lot this inning. CCA
he
capitalizing.
He has slowed down his delivery. That's hit to left side for a base hit. They're going to wave the runner around. And he is out at the plate if they got the tag down. Yes, he is. So they roll the dice. And look, I think the argument is on a day where it's a wet baseball, you got to make a perfect play. That's exactly what they did. There's now 2 away.
Good throw from the left fielder. That's Simon. Cuts down a runner at home. Big out. See if Myers get ahead.
James Williams will now stand in with 2 outs and a runner at first. Myers trying to get out of the third with just the one across. That's hit to right. That's drop and could be trouble. It's into the glove of the second baseman, who goes a long way and retires the side. But CCA gets a run on the board. We're going to the 4th. 1-0 Lions. We'll be right back here on Bayou Sport. Welcome back. It's the top of the 4th inning. Dudak will be facing Aguilar. Aguilar, Vizanea, and Smith will be the 5, 6, 7 batters in just a 1-run game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Change up right there. Good arm side run. I haven't seen that pitch much from him. I think that might be his first changeup.
Dudek is trying to break a school record today. If he gets a win, it would be win number 11. That's a single-season record if he gets it. He is tied right now.
Back-to-back off-speed pitches.
He's had Aguilar way out in front of that off-speed. Let's see if he goes with the cheese here. The 0-2, a little low.
Slider tries to back foot him.
Winner of this one will be going to Sulphur Tuesday to face Cedar Creek. That's tapped foul. Cole, we were talking before we hit record. Cedar Creek has a dude on the mound. Do they have a big boy on the mound from what I'm told?
Kay Luker, left-hander. This could be into the 90s. Big slider.
That's it.
LSU commit.
Look out. Foul ball.
Did you say he's a little early on that pitch?
Yeah.
On the front of the breaker.
So be 1-2. Dudak will be looking for a State Bank K. The pitch. Little low. Good take by Aguilar.
Take a little spit on it.
If there is a saving grace for the Blue Jays, they have swung it well. They've had rallies. They just have not been able to score. That's hit foul.
St. Edmunds with 5 hits so far today. Well, and yesterday. 2 hits yesterday in the first inning. CCA got most of the hits last inning with 4.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the left side. Trosclair got it in the glove. 1 away. Actually, yeah, that was Trosclair, I believe. They've been shifting so much on the infield, it's hard to keep track, but I think that was Owen Trosclair.
That was Horn.
Okay, there you go, Horn.
Moving to his left.
Peyton Vizanea will stand in. Dudak delivers. Chopped foul on the left side. 0-1.
Dudak doing the opposite of what Myers, getting ahead of these St. Edmund batters.
I'd like to get him as deep into the game as possible. That misses inside, maybe a little up.
Dudak tried to bring that breaking ball back in there.
The thing CCA has is they do have a secret weapon in the bullpen. They do have a closer. Did go around, it's 1-2. Owen Trosclair, who used to be a starter off of the arm injury, has just been pitching in relief, but he has been lights out in relief if needed later on.
Been their most dominant reliever for sure.
The 1-2. Hit to center, and has a hit. So another base hit for the Blue Jays, and they have a runner at first. As Max Smith will stand in. They're going to run for their catcher. That's number 4. So Nathan Driggs will be standing in. Driggs will be running for the catcher.
It's Dudak at 53 pitches. 3 1/3.
Runner at first. Dudak does have a good move. Low, 1-0. In the second round game against Ascension Catholic, he picked off a runner to end the first inning. And really, it gave the Lions a lot of momentum as they had some traffic. He picked off the runner at first, closed out the rally. Called strike, and it's 1-1.
Right on the black for Dudak. Good placement on that fastball.
Blue Jays have swung it well. Max Smith trying to deliver. Keep some pressure on. Was trying to call time, didn't get it, and the pitch is a called strike on the outside corner, 1-2.
Back-to-back outside fastballs. See a slider outside. He has to tunnel for it if he wants it.
Dudak delivers. They'll throw back. One thing you have to pay attention to in that slippery turf, he almost overslid the base.
CCA normal alignment. Horn at third. Trosclair short. Arsenal at second.
Outside and low. Good job laying off of what looked like a slider.
Curveball. Good placement.
Big old lead over there at first. Hit foul, out of play on the right side, and it'll stay 2-2. Off of the trailer out there.
All outside. See if he comes inside right here. Blow fastball by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Dudak delivers. Swing and a miss. As a State Bank strikeout. State Bank Cajun Banking served just the way you like it. Member FDIC. So 2 outs in the inning. As Saman will stand in.
Dudak went to the fastball just outside. Blew it right by him for a big second out of the inning.
A courtesy runner over there at first. Bottom of the order trying to deliver some fireworks. Pitch is a called strike, 0-1.
Mason Dudak got the 3 strikeouts.
Dudak takes a peek at first. The runner's going, a hit and run, but the center fielder will make the play, and that will retire the side. So a good job by the CCA outfield defense. The hit and run Could have maybe worked out for the Blue Jays, but not this time. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Lions. We'll be right back on Bayou Sports. All right, RJ Horn will lead it off for CCA in the bottom of the fourth inning. Myers still out there for St. Edmund. Horn is the 7-hole. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Horn had a hit his last at bat. 1 for 1 on the day.
CCA looking to add some insurance. The Blue Jays trying to keep it where it is here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Hitting the right side, tailing out a play foul. And it'll be 0-2. Better job by Myers getting ahead. He fell behind a little bit in the last half inning.
Anything he wants here on the 0-2.
It's a left, chasing back, but he's under, and there's one away.
Got to pitch a hit on the 0-2 count, fastball, middle up. Another good swing on it, but it's not enough. Big first out for the Blue Jays.
So Mason Dudak will stand in. Pitcher will be trying to help himself out.
On board via the walk, last at bat.
It's crazy to say. I mean, it feels like we just got here, but St. Ed only has 9 outs left. So we are approaching the late innings already, as that's high. Mari Burks on deck. Dudak trying to help out his cause. There's a strike. I believe I was told last night the home plate umpires are from the Hammond Association. They are doing a good job. The 1-1. Little low. 2-1.
St. Edmund is down 1, but a little stat for you. St. Edmund has 7 runners on base. And none of them came around to score. Dudak doing a good job on the defensive side, pitching around it.
Yeah, they got to be so frustrated. They have not been able to get that timely hit as that one's hit on the left side under the glove of the shortstop. So we're going to have to give an E6 there as the Lions will have a base runner. Amari Burks will stand in. There's no way Dudak's going to run, so we'll tell you who the runner will be.
Shortstop broke to his left, but right when he broke, he had a little slip. He still got there, but the ball skipped over his glove.
It's like 20?
21.
21. That is Lucas Lally again. So Lally courtesy running again. It's Amari Burks who will stand in. Myers pitching to some contact, and there's some traffic aboard. Burks, can he get the bunt down? The answer on that pitch is no, 0-1.
Couldn't get the bunt down last at bat, but they get on board with a walk.
He fell behind 0-2 and drew the walk, didn't he?
Yes.
It's a very good at bat.
Lions trying to get runner in scoring position with the leadoff hitter on deck, Peyton Chosclair.
He is showing it. He squared around early. Could he maybe draw him in and pull it back? He does. He's swinging. It's a fair ball. Base hit to the left side. The runner's heading to third. He is in there. The batter's heading to second. So a base hit. They'll go first to third. Good job by Burks advancing to second on the throw. And the Lions now have some traffic for the top of their order in Peyton Trosclair.
The coach held the stop sign for
Yes,
that
he
second,
did.
but he ran right through it. Trusted his speed and he got there. Runner by Burks. Good job to advance on the throw. It's 2 runners in scoring position with the leadoff hitter. Big moment.
A tough batter standing in a big spot with some insurance runs on the pond. Myers in some trouble trying to wiggle out of the jam.
Blue Jays going to keep their infield back. Corners are in.
Low 1-0. Good block.
Corner's going to come home. Shortstop second, go to first. Take the out.
Trosclair has had an unbelievable career here at CCA, trying to add another chapter to it here if he could get an RBI base hit in the bottom of the 4th. That's low, 2-0. He is a commitment to Delgado. He will be playing at the next level. And he's also going to get a talking to from Coach Joe here. Little strategy meeting.
On deck, it's going to be Nathan Luke. He has a hit on the day and a walk.
I think Tuton was letting him know, but look, Trosclair is an aggressive hit. I think he was letting him know, you probably got the green light, but it better be real good. Better be a juicy pitch. And now a mound visit coming on the other side.
Calling down the pitcher. Maybe even get a pitcher some time in the bullpen to get more loose. Again, we can't see down there.
So the mound visit taking place on the St. Edmund side. Trosclair ahead 2-0 in the count. I was looking for a Vanderbilt score, but I just saw on social media they pushed their start back to 7:45. Water on the field, so they should be just getting rolling there. Actually, it looks like they maybe middle of the first, 0-0. So the Terriers just across the way, just getting started. Wow, Gilbo struck out the side, 3 strikeouts.
Yeah, 15 pitches, 11 strikes. Now back to the game in front of us.
2-0 count to Trosclair after the mound visit. He is going to be looking for something to drive with 2 ducks on the pond. Myers delivers, and it's low, 3-0.
Don't expect the pitch to hit right here with a base open 3-0 with the leadoff hitter.
All right, son of a coach, green light here.
Senior, second and third, big spot in playoffs. See if he trusts his senior, but it looks like he's going to fake bunt, pull back.
Yeah,
here.
I don't think he's going to have the green light.
I don't expect him to get a pitch to hit.
Walked him on 4. The bases are loaded. So Nate Loop will stand in. Nate Loop has been one of the heroes of the day for CCA. He made a diving catch in center, made a nice throw in center, had a base hit his last time up. And boy, what a chance here.
Could add to his day. Had a base hit up the middle last at bat.
I think if he gets a hit here, he can maybe be a Gin Gator power player of the game at the end of it.
Myers up to 84 pitches.
Now, if you are the Blue Jays, a ground ball to the right spots could maybe get you out of this still. So you are still just 1 pitch away.
The corners are still in. Middle infield going to play that double play ball, but Luke does run well, so it'll be hard to turn 2 on him.
Lefty-lefty matchup, but Myers is going to have to throw some strikes. Not close, 1-0. Just wonder if the check engine light is coming on. He has thrown a lot of pitches.
5 straight balls for Myers. Looking to get back in there. Nowhere to put him.
The CCA dugout was told to be quiet. Somebody was maybe getting
a little ball 5 there. Umpire didn't like it.
The 1-0. Well, I'll say it. Ball 6. Outside. I think you're going to be taken until he throws a strike here because he has been out of the zone.
Gotta force him in the zone. Nowhere to put him.
And he missed low. 3-0. Boy, you're playing with fire. But Owen Trosclair is on deck, and he is salivating over there. You got to throw some strikes to Nate Loop. He's taking 1 for sure, maybe even 2. There's a strike, and it's 3-1.
See, Myers can build off of it. He needs to find it right here. Big spot.
Fascinated to see if they give him the green light here. 3-1. They're coming in. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2.
I think Luke trying to give a souvenir out to his friends out there in right field. Had a good pitch to hit just out in front. Big pitch coming up.
Yes, indeed. This is a huge spot. Even a fly ball out would be okay for CCA to get a run across. Hit on the left side. They're not going to get an out. Throws it away. 2 runs will score. They're going to hold up the other runner. It's now a 3-0 ball game. And Cole, I think that's one of those situations where the guy at third probably should have just put it in his pocket.
He got caught in between, peeked in the home plate. He shouldn't have thrown it to first right there.
Once he bobbled, I don't think he was going to get an out. He tried to rush the throw, threw it in the right field, and now the Blue Jays are playing with fire. You got Trosclair standing in 2 in scoring position, and it might be the end of the day for Myers. Another mound visit.
Myers got the play he wanted, got the ground ball to third. Defense unable to help him out.
They
2
will.
errors in the inning.
Yeah, tough defensive inning. They will take the ball, I believe. If they do, we will take a break. Yeah, they're going to make some shuffling personnel changes.
Myers' final stat line was 3.1 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, only 1 earned with 4 walks and 2 strikeouts.
So we'll be right back. Lions trying to add on. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Pitching change. We'll tell you who the new arm is when we get back here on Bayou Sports. All right, welcome back. It is still the bottom of the 4th inning, 2 across for the Lions. They're still batting. The new pitcher is Clay Aguilar. He was the first baseman. The center fielder, Cameron Lauer, moves from center to first, and the pitcher, Myers, goes from the mound to center. CCA will have Trosclair stand in.
Blue Jays going to have the infield end.
Yep, they can't afford to fall behind anymore. That's way up, 1-0.
Left on left matchup for Trosclair.
I was told that St. Edmund's guy who threw Sunday in their second round matchup was a righty. So I don't I don't know that this is the kid who started their Sunday game, another lefty. Maybe going left on left here to try to get Trosclair. The 1-0, way up, 2-0. So two that are way out of the zone. Now let's see if the Lions could take advantage. Here's the problem: is if you just throw him a batting practice pitch here, he could hit it out and make it 6-0.
Might not get the ball back. Be asking for a ball from the umpire. Run on second loop's going to be even with the shortstop. So anything to the outfield is 100% scoring 2 runs.
Yep, Cole's right, a massive lead. You could see that there on the screen. He shows bunt, pulls back, takes the strike.
Lands a breaking ball.
I don't think Owen Trosclair's bunting, folks. He was waiting to see a strike into the glove.
Blue Jays trying to stop the bleeding.
Two balls and one strike. Aguilar delivers high, 3-1. So what's happening there? Whenever you're delivering high and outside, you're a pitcher. What's happening there? You're holding on too long, too early? What's going on?
The hands are late. Everything's just late. You got to speed up the hand separation. Thanks all my knowledge to my great father out there.
There you go.
Separate the hands faster. Get on time. Just rushing to the plate.
A hitter's count to a very good hitter in the bottom of the 4th, and that's not close, so the bases will be loaded again. Kason Perry will stand in. Perry laced a double his first time up, which was actually his second time up. First time up today.
Ball into the gap. This can break this game open to 6-0. That's a good runner on Trosclair at first. Anything to the wall. We'll score 3.
We have a scoreboard update from across town in Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt got back-to-back home runs from Gilbo and Corey Bourgeois. They lead 3-0 over Arca in game 1 of that series.
Vanderbilt's got a shot this year for sure.
Yes, they do. They are very, very good. 1-0. No place to put them. And you just sense that the Lions are threatening to blow this thing wide open. If they could get one more hit, that infield drawn in. But of more importance for the Blue Jays right now, Aguilar's got to throw strikes. She does there, 1-1.
CCA this inning only has 1 hit with 2 runners across and bases loaded. Walks and errors, able to get the Lions on base.
Perry will see a pitch and foul it into the screen from Aguilar, 1-2. Strikeout would be massive for the Blue Jays here in this spot.
Infield's going to stay in. Best case scenario for the Blue Jays is either a ground ball to the infield or a strikeout. It's hard to score 4 runs as it is already on Mason Dudek.
The 1-2. Good block by the catcher. 2-2. Saved the run there.
He's been really good defensively. That's the catcher.
2 balls and 2 strikes. A good battle brewing. The Lions trying to add some insurance. The Blue Jays trying to get out of what's been a rough inning. Aguilar, the lefty, delivers. Just missed, and it's 3-2. No place to put him. Was a little up, maybe a little in. Didn't miss by much.
Almost in. Right on the batter's line right there. Good 2-strike pitch.
Now we have gone as far as we could go. Kason Perry with a 3-2 count and the bases loaded. Get on the right side. That's dropping for a hit. 1 run will score. The second run being waved around, but he falls down. And now they are caught on the bases. So a rundown issue. The Lions got aggressive on the bases again.
Coach Joe doesn't look too happy.
It is a bloop hit for Perry. He does get an RBI. Would have maybe got a second RBI. The runner at third fell on the wet turf. And you're right, Coach Touton is fuming over there.
Take that hat off. He's letting his players know about it and his coaching staff. Couple of blue hits for the CCA Lions today.
So St. Ed gives up a run, but they do get an out as Duplantis will stand in.
The Lions' second hit of the inning.
Aguilar trying to slam the door shut. The pitch. There's a strike, and it's 0-1. Duplantis, the first baseman for CCA, has done a good job defensively, but he's one heck of a stick as well. The 0-1. Yeah, the strike, and it's 0-2. Looks like Aguilar's settling in a little bit. He was rushed in there. He was not able to throw in the bullpen, just kind of had to go out there because he was at first.
Landing all of his pitches right now.
Step off.
St. Edmund coaching staff readjusting their defensive alignment. Center fielder shaded towards right.
Look at the lead for the runner on second. He is at the shortstop position with no one holding him on. That's low.
Well, the pitcher's not giving any looks to second, so he can take as much as he wants. The shortstop is trying to get his attention during every time the pitcher comes set. He's not giving a look.
Could it be a situation where they want to get in a rundown so the runner at third could come home, perhaps?
That could be, but then St. Edmund can get it out.
Yeah. Let's look at that lead. He is almost on the...
He could step off and just start running at him and try to get it out there.
That's what they'll do. They're going to try to get in a rundown. They'll come home, and he's in there. They steal the run. So that's exactly what the Lions were trying to do there. And it works to perfection.
Pitcher should have just took off Adam, made a decision. He said he threw it. He's a closer guy to home. It would have been an easier throw from the pitcher.
I mean, you just saw with the lead, they were begging to throw over to second. They charged home as soon as they did, and it worked out. The 1-2. Hit on the right side. The second baseman gloves low, but it's picked out, and that will retire the side. CCA gets a 4 spot. 5-0 lead. We're going to the 5th inning. The Lions have ballooned out their lead. Thanks so much for watching on Bayou Sports. All right, we go to the 5th inning. St. Edmund trying to get back in it, down 5 runs. It'll be number 11 leading off the inning. That is the 9-0 Owen Cart. He laced a double over the left fielder's head his first time up. The pitch. Outside 1-0.
Dude, looking to get his offense back inside the dugout.
244 people watching the stream. We appreciate you all. We definitely are happy to be with you guys. That's hit hard, and it's a 2-hit day for Owen Cart. Tell you what, 9-hole hitter, you would think, hey, 9-hole hitter doesn't have a big bat. He's got the 2 hardest hit balls of the day for St. Edmund today.
It's the second hitter. They had a double his first at bat, and laces a single just past the third baseman horn.
So can the Blue Jays get back in it? Reed will stand in. It is the top of the order for St. Edmund. Dudek has been smooth. There's a strike. But we've talked about it throughout the broadcast. St. Edmund has hit him. They have gotten now 7 hits in the game. It's foul on the left side, and it's 0-2.
2 breaking balls from Dudek. See if he tries to speed him up.
Lanny Reed, the leadoff batter, trying to get some traffic. The Blue Jays need as much traffic as they could get. Down 5-0. Dudek's 0-2, outside.
Back outside with the breaking ball. St. Edmund has 7 hits, but 4 errors on the defensive side.
Yeah, that's been tough. Just got a piece of it. That stays 1-2. Almost hit our friend's iPad over there. After what Georgia just did to LSU, I don't know that we need to see that iPad anymore. Georgia just hit a 3-run bomb and has taken an 11-8 lead over LSU.
Typical LSU this year, getting the lead and giving it up.
Yes, indeed, my friend. The 1-2. Did he catch it? No, he didn't. This goes to show the type of competitive kid Peyton Trosclair is. He was fuming that he didn't hang on to that foul ball.
Reed just able to get a piece of it to stay alive. Again, do that going breaking ball heavy. It's at bat.
Runner at first taking his lead. The 1-2 hit foul on the right side, and it'll stay 1-2. I think Coach Joe's going to tell us after this game that Dudek is just kind of fighting through it. This has not been his sharpest stuff tonight. He's usually got a lot of strikeouts, pitching to soft contact. There's a slow roller on the right side, and it'll stay alive.
Batter got fooled, but just able to put a little of his cap on the baseball to stay alive. Good fight from the Blue Jay leadoff hitter. Dudek usually a high strikeout guy. Only 3 strikeouts through 4. 7 hits, no walks. That's the biggest stat of the night for him for sure.
Yep, for sure nothing for free, especially with the 5-run lead. The 1-2. Popped up, foul, heads up. That sails out of play into the fan area.
3 straight foul balls, fighting hard.
One ball and 2 strikes again to the leadoff batter, Lanny Reed, who is putting up one heck of a fight. Card over there at first, led off the inning with a base hit. Outside, 2-2.
Tried to paint the outside corner.
Cole, we saw this when we did the St. Edmund CCA football game. There's some tough kids in that visiting dugout, bro. They're not going to give up. They are fighting some long at-bats.
Dugout's still alive.
Yep. The 2-2 just got a piece of it foul, and it'll stay 2-2.
Good battle going on. See who can win it.
Those baseballs are expensive. Reed is running them out of business.
It's going to be the 11th pitch of the at-bat.
Low. Marked it full. So for as much momentum as CCA has, boy, if Reed could reach safely, it could be a little swing here in the 5th. As Cole said, this will be pitch number
12.
A dozen. Chopped on the left side under the glove of the third baseman. Card is heading to third. He will slide in. The runner will advance to second, and St. Edmund has 2 aboard with no out. So a good piece of hitting from Lanny Reed, and there's now 2 aboard with no outs.
Outfielder missed the cut. He hits the cutoff there. They have a chance at second. A little back pick there.
Coach Joe is going to go talk to Dudak. We'll see if this is a mound visit or if this is the call to the pin here.
What a bad from the leadoff here. That's 12 pitches. Fell behind very early. 0-2 count, then worked it all the way back to 3-2. Then a big double.
So let's see. Coach Touton directing some traffic. I don't see anybody that's throwing. Some of their other options to throw are all guys that are in the field. And I think it's still Dudak's for now. So a big spot.
8 hits for the Blue Jays.
Myers will stand in a big chance. A lot of baseball left. Myers was the pitcher. He's now the center fielder. Would love to take out some frustrations here. One and 0.
So the Blue Jays 1 up. Second and third, no outs. They're 2-hole up. Blue Jays got to get 1 here at least.
Absolutely. You have to scratch something across. There's a strike, 1-1.
Dude, I got the call on a pitch that might have missed out a little low. But calls it a strike.
There's a strike, and it's 1-2. Dudak would love a strikeout. Myers would love a ground ball to the right side. The 1-2. He did not offer, and it's 2-2. Good pitch, but an even better take.
Good breaking ball. Just below the zone. Dudak's 80th pitch coming up.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Myers. Low, and it's full.
The Blue Jays take some good at-bats. They fall behind but work the count back. Feels like almost every time.
That's what their coaching staff was telling me last night before the rain. Said, look, we're not going to hit a lot of home runs, just a scrappy offense. Ground on the left side. They'll get the short out at first. They'll concede the run. That's a smart thing to do with a 5-run lead. The runner advances from second to third. So there is now 1 out, but there is now 1 run on the board for St. Ed.
Coach Joe takes that any day, gets the out for the run. Still a 4-run lead.
Dubois will stand in. Now 5-1 game with a 1 out, runner at third. I think the Lions will take a ground ball and concede the run again. They are playing back. You got to think on the CCA side, they're probably thinking they'll score some more runs as well.
Batter's 1 for 2 with a strikeout.
Little low, 2-0. Wyatt Dubois, the second baseman for the St. Edmund Blue Jays out in Eunice, Louisiana. That's hit on the right side, dropping hard. That's a hit. A little bloop single. The right fielder out there, Burks, did not have a great jump on that one. He broke out and said the ball needed to come in, and it is now a 5-2 game.
Had to slow up also. Cooper Arsenal went out there. Miscommunication. The right fielder still had a chance even though a late break.
Coach Touton making the call to the bullpen. Trosclair will be coming in. We're going to catch a break. When we get back, we'll tell you all about Big O on the mound as it's now gotten interesting. It's a 5-2 game here on Bayou Sports. Owen Trosclair is the new pitcher for CCA. Owen is a good one. He is a University of New Orleans signee, but to play the field, but he's awfully good on the mound as well. He is going to be coming in relief. Owen is usually a starter, but he's coming off of an arm injury, so he has been pitching in relief. This would be his longest appearance if he goes more than the 3 innings here. He needs to get 2 2/3. That pitch is low to Lauer. Trosclair has good velocity, good off-speed stuff, and he's just a bulldog on that mound. Just missed 2-0.
Some close pitches.
Camden Lauer ahead in the count. Trosclair trying to deliver his first strike. There it is, right down the middle.
Hitter was taken all the way.
So Dudag moved to third. We're going to have to see who the shortstop is now.
Cooper Arsenault is at shortstop.
There we go.
From second.
It's called strike 2 and 2. Trosclair has some nasty off-speed stuff. We'll see with 2 strikes if he tries to go for it here. Two. Chopped on the right side. In the glove of the second baseman. They will throw low. It's scooped by the first baseman. Good job there on a low throw, and there's 2 away.
That's Horn at second base. Moves over from third. Oh, Trosclair could be that mid-80s again. A little low 80s.
So it is going to be Aguilar standing in. There's a runner at second. That's a big base runner for St. Edmund. If they could cut it to a 2-run deficit, would be huge.
Need a big 2-out hit.
Trosclair obviously has other plans. How ironic or how fun it must be. He's throwing to his twin brother behind the plate. There's a strike. Oh, thought it was a strike. Just missed outside, 1-0.
That was a 50-50 call right there for sure. But again, umpire's sticking to his up and down zone. You know, my brother didn't want to catch me because I threw too hard. I heard about that.
So that's what it was. Yeah. The 1-0. That's way out.
Both brothers.
Both brothers, he said. Okay. Why is your nose growing? 2 balls and no strikes. That's it. Foul. The park will not hold it on the left side, and it's 2-1.
Got to pitch the hit right down Broadway. A little late.
Everybody was oohing and on. I think a kid might have got hit by the ball over there. Fortunately, it was a near miss. Two across in the inning. Trosclair trying to slam the door shut in the top of the 5th, but there's a big base runner over there at second for St. Ed. That's low, 3-1.
Inside fastball.
Aguilar ahead in the count. Trosclair taking a peek at the runner at second. Now he delivers. Missed. And now the tying run will be coming to the plate.
He's going to bring out the catcher. Dienza 1 for 2 with a strikeout.
Big situation for Peyton Vizanea. So running for the pitcher, 13, I'm told. That is Jack Oquin. Time call. Well, I think they're just communicating this up to the umpire.
There's one first and second, tying run at the plate.
I think the Trosclares are having some pitch comm issues. I'm looking at Peyton, and he's kind of looking over there, pointing his ear, maybe having some issues with the pitch comm. Do you like that? Do you guys use that at Thibodaux?
The catcher has it in his ear. Pitchers, we still go hand signs.
Okay, so you don't have it in your ear. The catcher has it in his.
Shout out Coach Greg Knockan.
I know a lot of the college pitchers say that they don't like their watch. They say that it bothers them having something on their wrist.
I know for sure Northwestern, it's in their ear.
Yeah. It's got to feel a little awkward having someone talking to you while you are pitching.
Computer.
The pitch was low, 1-0. Gilbo for Vanderbilt has 8 strikeouts in 3 innings over there across the way. So he is cruising in Division II Select for the Terriers, who still have a lead over Arca. Inside, 2-0. Trosclair is not missing by much, but he is missing, and he is falling behind in the count.
CCA fans wanted that, but that was about a ball inside.
Yeah, it was in. Nervous moments here. Big spot in the game. CCA just took a 5-run lead. It's been cut. They'll throw back to first. Try to catch him napping.
A back pick.
That exact play is how they ended the top of the first inning against Ascension Catholic, throwing back behind the runner at first.
Look to catch him sleeping.
2-0. 3-0. Miss low. His misses are not large, but they are. I mean, he's missing. It's low. Max Smith is on deck.
On deck is the third baseman, Smith, 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
Taking a strike, and it's right down the middle, 3-1. See if he's going to be swinging here or if he is going to have another red light. Three balls and 1 strike with 2 outs and 2 on. Hitting the left. Charging in. That's a base hit. A run is going to score. They'll throw down the third. Got him. The run will count. The run will count. But they do get out of the inning. So St. Edmund gets 3 on the board. A good play in the outfield for the Lions gets them out of the jam. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Things have gotten interesting. It's a 2-run ball game here on Bayou Sports. All right, James Williams will be leading off for CCA. Things have gotten interesting. It's a 2-run ball game here.
Big answer by the Blue Jays. Scored 3 runs. Got to start out the game, but still ran into another great pitcher in Owen Trosclair.
Aguilar still on the mound for the Jays. Bottom of the order, 6, 7, and 8 for CCA. The designated hitter trying to lead off the bottom of the 5th with a base runner. Somebody thought we would maybe get a time, but instead he will come to the plate. It's low, 1-0. It has turned into a beautiful night here at the park. It rained early. They were pushing water off of the field up until 10, 15 minutes before the first pitch.
Even between innings, pushing water. Right behind third base looks to be a little spot.
And we are blessed and fortunate with the turf, because without it, it would have been tough today to get this one in.
Playing a little bit up the bayou would have not played today for sure.
The 1-0. Way wide, 2-0. See, that's the concern with Aguilar. He was fighting his command a little bit in the bottom of the 4th.
Got to speed up the hands, moving a little slow downhill.
It's the pitch. Spiked it, 3-0. Boy, after scoring 3 in the top of the 5th, you don't want a 4-pitch leadoff walk.
You have the momentum. Baseball's a game of momentum for sure.
I know Williams will be taken. Let's see if he gets a strike. He is, and it's 3-1.
You notice how close he is to the plate. His toes are in the middle of the white. He is completely on that plate, forcing the pitcher to come over the plate.
3 balls and 1 strike. There is another strike, and it's 3-2.
Went with the breaking ball in a 3-1 count, trusted it, and landed it.
What are they going to come with here on a full count delivery to the leadoff batter? That is high, and it's skied up. Maybe chase ball 4, but it'll be the first out of the inning, 1 away.
He did chase ball 4, but that pitch before the breaking ball landing was huge. He seen the breaking ball before the fast started up, came back down. That pitch fastball just stayed to the top of the zone. Made him pull the trigger. Good tunneling.
So a big first out after falling behind 3-0. R.J. Horn will now stand in. Would be massive if they could hang a 0 on the board and try to keep chipping away in the 6th. It's a little low, 1-0. CCA bottom of their lineup can still do damage. Horn, Dudak, Bergs, that's all some good hitters. Trying to set up the top of the order here in the bottom of the 5th. It's low, 2-0.
Fell behind the last hitter, but able to come back. See if he do the same.
Pitcher has a new baseball. We'll see if that could be one that will deliver a strike. 2 balls and no strikes. High, 3-0. What is it about the baseball sometimes that you guys want to know? There's just a little slippery. What is it?
It's the laces and how scuffed up. Sometimes those laces are bigger than the others. Also, sometimes you want a new ball. It doesn't feel right in the hand.
That's way out of the zone, and it's 4 straight out of the zone. So he came back from behind against Williams, but not against Horn. Now Dudak will stand in. One thing we have not seen tonight is CCA's bunt game be much of a factor. We'll see if that changes here.
Dudak 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored.
If the Lions hang on with no lead change, he is in line to get that 11th win. It would be a school record for a single season. There's a strike, 0-1.
See if Aguilar can stay ahead.
No balls and one strike to Mason Dudak with Horn over there at first. Shows bunt, gets it down. Gotta make a throw, and he'll put it in his pocket. That's a great bunt from Mason Dudak. And Cole for the lefty pitcher there fielding, and he would have to throw across his body. Probably a good decision putting it in his pocket there.
A complete turn to throw it over to first. Keeps it in his pocket, and you have the force, so you're one pitch away from getting a double play ball back into the dugout. So you keep the force outs.
Amari Burks will stand in the 9-hole, trying to deliver with 2 on.
Burks 1 for 1 with a walk.
See if Aguilar could get some early count strikes. That's the pitch. There's a strike. It's 0-1.
CCA thought it might have been a little below the knees, but again, that same zone he's been sticking with.
Yep, there's been some wiggle room low and up. Left and right, not quite as much. Aguilar's 0-1, shows bunt. He will get it down foul, and he'll be 0-2.
Got a couple of plate appearances today. He couldn't get the bunt down. Part of CCA's offense. Again, bunt 2 guys over. Lead off on deck.
Coach Tristan Rogers at third, urging Burks. He was screaming, hey, just put it in play. They do not want to strike out here.
Good run at the plate, so it'll be hard to turn 2. Best case scenario for the Jays is a double play.
Here's a little hole on the right side. If he could serve one the other way with the second baseman holding on that runner. He's showing bunt again. Well, they trust him to try to get it down. He's pulling back. Slow. Good block by the catcher.
With the breaking ball 0-2. Good pitch.
Tell you, I've seen a lot of baseball this year. St. Edmund's catcher's the real deal. He has blocked just about everything tonight.
Very mobile back there, moving to his left, to his right.
Shows bunt, pulls back, the 1-2. It is chopped up the middle to the pitcher. It is basically a bunt, a swinging bunt. The runners will advance to second and third. There's now 2 outs.
Inside on the hands, got to the pitcher. Wasn't hit hard enough for a double play. 2 outs, second and third. Big 2-out hit for the Lions. Give them some comfort.
So Peyton Trosclair will stand in. If he gets it into the outfield anywhere, it could potentially be a 7-3 game. Big at bat for the big senior. Trosclair has a lot of pop. He's had a lot of big hits in his career. Looking for one more right here. They will step off. There's no one covering the bag to throw to.
Think they're trying to do what they did last inning?
Tell you what, I don't think you're taking the bat out of Trosclair's hands. Bottom of the order, maybe you could have tried that, but I don't think you're taking the bat out of this young man's hands. Hits that one hard foul. He was out in front, but he did show his teeth, and it's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike with 2 outs and 2 aboard. A huge spot. St. Edmund has just gotten some momentum. They're trying to keep the momentum. Aguilar trying to get the big third out. Outside. So see there, he hit the spot, but the spot was in the left-handed batter's box.
Blue Jays trying to get back in the dugout. They need a big 0 right here.
The 1-1. Low, blocked by the catcher again, 2-1. On deck is Nate Loop, who has been one of the heroes tonight for CCA, both with the bat and the glove.
1 for 2. 2 runs on deck for Loop. 1 walk.
2 balls and 1 strike. The pitcher has slowed his pace immensely. And now he'll step off. Yeah, he was having some communication issues with the catcher.
Don't want to cross up right now, especially. Don't want nothing going to the backstop.
A big 2-1 pitch to a good hitter. In the dirt, 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Nate Loop would love a chance here in the bottom of the 5th.
Aguilar work his way back. 3-1. Should get a pitch to hit.
You have to be careful that it's not too good of a pitch to hit.
Yes.
He hit someone a mile foul. He was out in front. He was going swinging for the downs, and he hits it into someone's backyard over there.
Definitely got a pitch to hit just out in front.
Seeing that aggression, do they try maybe not a heat or something off speed, try to get on the chase? We'll see.
I guess something outside because he's been pulling.
They're slow, and the bases are loaded.
Catcher set out outside, but pitcher missed low and in. Bases loaded for the Nathan Loop, the 2-hole.
So Nate Loop will stand in a massive spot here with the bases juiced in a 2-run game. It is a lefty-lefty matchup.
A hit here, and this place is going to go crazy.
Oh, yes, it will. Aguilar's got to throw some early count strikes and get ahead. He does not want to fall behind and have to throw strikes. Nearly hit him 1-0. Oh, got to be careful. The throw back to the pitcher got by him, but he was able to pounce on it. The bases are juiced with a pitcher that is struggling to throw strikes. In the bottom of the 5th of a game that's been like a seesaw. It is going back and forth. Is it the Lions' turn? There's a strike, and it's 1-1.
Able to land the fastball.
An even 1-1 count to Nate Loop. Aguilar's pitch. High, 2-1. If Owen Trosclair hits in this inning, the score will be at least 6-3. He is on deck. Aguilar taking his time. The runners taking their leads. The 2-1. That's high, 3-1. There is no place to put him. Will Loop have a green light against a pitcher that's struggling to throw strikes with the bases loaded? We will find out together. Can Aguilar deliver strike 2 before ball 4? Yes, he can. It's full.
Runner's going to be on motion. 2 outs, 3-2 count. Runner's got to see the ball cross face. Infield hold positions. But anything into the gap will score 3, no doubt.
As Cole said, they'll all be moving. You got to make sure the pitcher's going to the plate. They will take off. The 3-2 popped up. And that will retire the side. So, St. Edmund loads them. No one scores. We're going to the 6th. It's only a 2-run game. We'll be right back on Bayou Sports. Max Smith will lead off the 6th inning for St. Edmund facing Owen Trosclair. The first pitch from O is a strike, 0-1.
St. Edmund able to get out of a huge jam.
Yeah, that was massive in the bottom of the 5th. Trosclair delivers, and it's foul, 0-2. Oh, I got to tell you, Trosclair looked a little shaky in the 5th, but he looks like he's kind of got it now. He looks like he's loose. Big 0-2 pitch here, trying to get the first out. Time called.
Trosclair working fast.
That's one thing. When he gets it, he wants to go quick. The 0-2. Missed a little up, and it's 1-2.
Tried to land the breaker.
Also changed his arm slot there, a little more, not submarine, but 3/4.
Does do that a lot.
Is outside, 2-2.
One with the outside fastball.
So good job by Max Smith working it back 2-2 after falling behind 0-2. The pitch from Trosclair, inside and high, 3-2.
A little chin music.
Coach Touton over there frustrated. He does not like the full count.
Been a lot of 0-2s and 3-2s.
Just got a piece of it foul. When the hat comes off, Coach Touton is usually not thrilled. The hat is off right now. 3-2. He walked him.
What a bat right there. 0-2, 3-2. I feel like I said that a lot tonight.
So a good fight won there by the Jays. Saman will stand in with a runner at first. Can Trosclair deliver some strikes? Make him put it in play. He'll throw over. The runner isn't safe.
Simon threw somebody out at home in the outfield earlier in the game.
That's low.
0-2 on the day.
Tell you what, big spot, but we've seen some big at-bats from the top of their order. If they could get some guys on.
The guy on deck's 2-for-2 with a double and a single.
Ooh, they had him leaning over there at first, but he does dive in safe.
It's Card on deck.
Inside, 2-0.
Dugout wanted him to wear it, but it's a little different when you step in there.
See the pitching coach and Coach Touton having a conversation, trying to figure out how to get 6 more outs. The 2-0, that's outside, 3-0. Trosclair laboring on the mound. Gonna get a visit from twin brother.
Payne just trying to settle him down. Reminding him he's still got a 2-run lead. He's still 1 pitch away from getting out of this small little jam.
The guy on deck, Cart, has maybe been the best hitter today for St. Edmund. 2 hard hit balls. I would think Saman would be taken here.
For Trosclair, it's been 25 pitches and only 9 strikes.
And that has been so unlike him this year. He has been in the zone. And 4 straight out of the zone. So now, chess match, 9-hole. Do you bunt him in the scoring position? Your 9-hole is 2 for 2 today.
You got to let him hit. He's 2 for 2. He's put some hard hit balls.
The Lions are feeling some pressure, especially after stranding the bases loaded in the last half inning. Can Trosclair find it? Throw back behind the runner, and he's in safe. He was showing bunt.
Leadoff is on deck. He's 2 for 3. That's Reed, the shortstop. So both guys wanted to play one on deck. Both have 2 hits.
Let's see. He's showing it. He bunts it foul, 0-1. Boy, what you don't want to do is pop one up and maybe hit yourself into a double play. One thing there, I give Card credit. He did bunt at a strike. The pitch was in the zone. He didn't chase one out.
9-hole Card and the leadoff are combined for 4 for 5.
Shows it again. Foul again. Now what do you do?
Bunted a ball inside pitch. Off the hands. Go foul. Now he's going to have to fight.
Trosclair would love a State Bank strikeout. Card is going to be trying to put it in play by any means necessary. You know, the irony of that last pitch, Cole, is if Card could have got the bat back around, it might have hit him. It was so far in.
I think that was more of a protective bunt. Not trying to get hit.
The 0-2 popped up, foul behind us, out of play, and it'll stay 0-2.
You've seen these Blue Jay batters battle all night long.
I would love to know how many 2-strike foul balls they have had today. The number is a ton. Just fighting at the plate. The 0-2. A little up, 1-2.
When the big looper just missed up. Outfield's praying straight up.
And that's another thing we're seeing the Blue Jays do a good job of. They're not swinging at pitches that are outside of the zone with 2 strikes.
Know what they're looking for here. 1-2 pitch.
Just missed. 2-2.
Breaking ball. That just missed outside. That was at least a ball out. He's been calling that a ball all night long.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 on. It has been worked even. Owen Cart trying to read safely. Trosclair delivered a good pitch with 2 strikes. Cart did a good job laying off. The 2-2. We're full.
Trosclair's got to go fancy on the sidearm. If you notice, Cart's choking up here with 2 strikes. It's been all their approaches with 2 strikes, just trying to fight. Again, another 0-2 to 3-2 count.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Trosclair fighting his command. The 9-hole has spoiled some pitches. Foul, and we'll see it again. Nothing has come easy for the CCA pitching staff. St. Edmund has made them work.
3-2 delivery coming up. Lead off on deck.
Got him to chase. It's a rolling bunt, and he's out at first. Well, a little swinging bunt. Everybody advances. So now 2 on with 1 out. Runners now in scoring position, both for the top of the order and Reed.
Ball's inside. Got hit on the hands. He's shaking his hands after he dove into the first there.
So he did the job, but he might have also swung at ball 4. As Reed will stand in a base hit, can maybe tie this game.
Time run that second.
Reed, as Cole said, has been hot. There's a strike, 0-1.
The fastball to get ahead. Need to get ahead right here. Trying to get a strikeout.
Strikeout would indeed be massive. The 0-1. Got him to chase, 0-2.
Denali comfortable in that breaking ball. When it's expected again.
That was a nasty 0-1 hook. Does he come with it again? Trosclair with a deep breath, waiting on the batter to get back in the box. No balls and 2 strikes. Got him. He's fired up. There's 2 away. That's a State Bank strikeout.
Went with that breaking ball again. That leadoff hitter did not look comfortable against it. Now it's up to Myers. 0 for 2 with an RBI tonight.
So Myers will stand in. Trosclair is a fiery guy. You saw how fired up he was after the strikeout. If he gets out of this rally without a run score, he's going to be going nuts going to that home dugout. A swinging bunt advances the runners from first and second to second and third. A strikeout to Reed, and now Myers will stand in with 2 on and 2 out in the top of the 6th inning.
Trosclair up to 37 pitches to be his 38th pitch.
Little low, 1-0. Trosclair fighting back from the arm injury. Don't know if he has thrown in a game this many pitches. The 1-0. Foul. Good try by Peyton to try to save it fair, but it is a foul ball, and it's 1-1.
Hitter got jammed. Good inside pitch.
Paxton Myers, he was the pitcher to start the day. He is now in center field. He's the reason they're here. He threw out a runner at home. A little low there, 2-1.
Really good take by the batter. Breaking ball just missed below the zone.
The 2-1. There's a strike, and it's 2-2. If he gets a strikeout here, he will be going crazy, and so will the home dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 aboard. The pitch. Up the middle, off of Trosclair's glove. He'll field it, get it to the bag in time, and that will retire the side. So a good job by Trosclair pitching out of trouble. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. CCA has a 2-run lead, trying to add to it when we get back. Thanks so much for watching on Bayou Sports. All right, so a new pitcher for St. Edmund is going to be the former catcher, Zanea. Catching will be Landale. for the Lions, it is going to be Owen Trosclair standing in. CCA would love some insurance. They need 3 more defensive outs, but they would love to have more than just a 2-run lead. Breaking pitch hit to left center field. That's dropping for a hit. That's big trouble. Trosclair can run. He is going to head and drop an anchor at second, and he's fired up. So a leadoff double for Owen Trosclair.
Able to stay on that breaking ball, hit the opposite field, split the gap. Big leadoff double to get some insurance runs.
As Kaysen Perry will now stand in. He has swung a good bat. We got a scoreboard update as that Destrehan leading.
I said the score wrong. I told you. Sam Houston's up 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th against Destrehan.
Is that Destrehan hitting or Sam Houston?
Sam Houston's up the bat still.
We'd love to see Destrehan make it in Division I non-select. They're 2 wins away, but they are trailing in the 6th inning. Trying to get a Vanderbilt score. Just text my guy out there. The pitch to Perry. That's lined on the left side. They'll try to get an out at third. It's a rundown. And they'll throw to second, and they'll throw it away. So the Lions will have 2 on and no out, and that's another error. They had him in the rundown, and they couldn't convert the rundown, and the Lions will have 2 on.
Threw it too late. Have to get rid of it sooner. So they've been killing themselves with some defensive errors these last couple innings.
Evan Duplantis will stand in. 2 on and no out.
The Trosclair did the Cardinal Sidney call it, taking off for the ball, ground ball to short at second. If it would have been out, Coach Joe would have not been happy.
You're right about that. Well, they show bunt here. They will. It's low, 1-0. You just feel like for St. Edmund to have a chance, they're going to have to keep it 5-3. If it gets wider than that, it's going to be asking a lot.
St. Edmund's just 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting 2 outs.
The Lions did strand the bases loaded in the 5th. The pitch is bunted. They'll go to third, and they do get the lead out. So a good job there by the Blue Jay defense on a bunt that was just a little too hard.
You know, when you're trying to get the run over to third, you want to bunt that down the first base line, make it a longer throw to third. That one straight back to the pitcher. Good player, fielding his position and getting the lead out. St. Edmund 1 pitch away from getting back into the dugout.
James Williams will stand in. Trying to drive something. The pitcher will step off. RJ Horn on deck. Vanderbilt has an 11-0 lead in the bottom of the 4th inning, so it's looking like a 5-inning game over there for them. Now you wonder, and one of the things we're thinking about here, with the catcher now pitching, breaking pitch in the dirt, can Landelays do the job holding those runners and blocking the ball that Zanea did?
Actually, the third baseman that used to play third is now a catcher.
Oh, there we go. 1-Q. Gets by him, and they will get the extra bases.
That's Smith on the plate. He was a third baseman for majority of the game, but has to move behind the plate with the pitcher going pitch.
Yep, good call. Landelay was warming up the pitcher, but it is indeed Smith who is behind the dish. But now a fly ball to the outfield could get an insurance run. It's a 1-0 count.
And field in for the Jays.
That's high, 2-0. Tried to frame it, did not get the call.
Blue Jays trying to knock that run out at home. Does leave a lot of ground to cover for the outfielders behind the infielders. Seeing a lot of blue hits tonight.
Inside 3-0. The winner of this one will meet Cedar Creek on Tuesday in Sulphur. Cedar Creek got a win over Riverside Academy yesterday. They were able to beat the rain. We were not.
Riverside's a really good baseball team, too.
3 balls and no strikes. There's a strike right down the middle, and it's 3-1. James Williams should get something to hit here. Two big ducks on the pond in a 2-run game in the bottom of the 6th. Hit to center. They'll tag up. The ball's caught. They might get thrown back at second. He's out. They got caught in a hand in the cookie jar. The run will not score. Wow. The runner at second was caught, thought the ball was going to be a hit or that there was 2 outs. Maybe forgot how many outs there were, and he's going to get thrown out. And that is a huge play in this game, Cole.
Another base running mistake for the Lions. They cost themselves maybe 3 runs tonight on base running mistakes. Give St. Edmund within distance to tie this up or take the lead going to the 7th.
All right, welcome back. 3 more outs needed for CCA, but it is the heart of the order. 3-4-5 for the Jays. Dubois will lead it off. He will see a strike, 0-1.
About 2 for 3 on the day with a strikeout, 1 RBI, 1 run scored.
The Jays need a base runner to make things interesting. Trosclair will deliver. Breaking pitch. It's a called strike, 0-2. Dubois wanted time, didn't get it. Now, can he stay alive? 0-2. Trosclair.
Trosclair able to bring that breaking ball right back into the zone.
Missed. A little low, a little out. 1-2.
See if this Blue Jay hitter can fight all the way back.
Lauer and Aguilar are also doing the inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Time granted to the batter. The 1-2. Got him. 1 away. That's a State Bank strikeout. Strikeouts are brought to you by State Bank. Cajun Banking, served just the way you like it. Member FDIC, a big first out as Lauer will stand in.
Dot that fastball on the outside corner. Froze up the hitter. Big first out for Trosclair.
Lauer will stand in. I'm looking at Owen and Payne's mom and dad. They're living and dying by every pitch over there. There's a strike, 0-1. The winner goes to Sulphur. The loser will have their ride end here. Trosclair delivers. A little low. 1-1.
A good pitch right there. Good take by the hitter.
The 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Outside fastball missed into the other batter's box. Third baseman's playing off the bag, so anything down towards that area might get him a double.
They do have a shift. Don't you see the shortstop playing up the middle?
Playing pull.
There's a called strike, and it's 2-2. One State Bank strikeout in the inning. Trosclair trying to make it 2. Chopped on the right side. Into the glove of the second baseman. 2 away. CCA is 1 out away from Sulphur.
For St. Edmund, they got to get it to the next guy. Got to find a way to get it to the guy on deck.
Aguilar will stand in. The Lions 1 out away from a return trip to Sulphur, Louisiana. Trosclair winds and fires. That's a strike, 0-1.
Trosclair's founded this inning.
Trosclair looks dialed. Time called at the plate, maybe to try to throw him off his rhythm. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
CCA's in the pole. The shortstop's on the right side of second. Third baseman all alone to the left side. 0-2 count. St. Edmund trying to keep their season alive.
He winds and he fires. A little low, 1-2. Everybody hush on the edge of their seat, ready to celebrate. But the Lions, or excuse me, the Jays will live to see another pitch. The 1-2. Got him! And CCA is going back to Sulphur. They're going nuts in right field. The Lions get a big win. The fireworks are popping. As CCA punches their ticket to the state semifinals again. Trosclair on the mound was lights out good down the stretch.
That last inning, able to find his breaking ball.
Cole, some final thoughts as the Lions punch their ticket.
CCA got it done on the mound. It wasn't their best night on the mound, but they found a way. Props to their pitching staff. Hitters able to come through when needed. St. Edmund just couldn't get that big hit. CCA is moving on.
They're running out there to celebrate with their student body. The fireworks are still going off. For St. Edmund, nothing to hang your head about. They played their tails off tonight. Came up just a little bit short. But CCA punches that ticket again.
CCA is a good team. St. Edmund has nothing to be bad about. They beat some good teams this year. They beat 5A Neville, beat Westlake. 2 good wins for them. Good season.
Let's go ahead and put a pin in it right here. The Lions get a 5-3 win. They will take on Cedar Creek in the semifinals on Tuesday. For Cole Trosclair, this is Casey Gisclair signing off. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Congratulations to the Lions. Good night, everybody.